with us from Dallas, Texas at Gerald J. Ford Stadium as a couple of teams square off in the Surf Pro First Responders Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go.
There he goes! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's French. Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line, it's Clark. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Roadrunners are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Under fire. Right on the money. At the 45, on his way. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. The give to the left side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With jet sweep pass. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Finds his target down the middle. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The give from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Flips it out in the flat. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. to the ground with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Back to the ground game on the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, the inside give. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires deep on the run. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's McCown. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. Has to throw this off his back foot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Handoff to the single back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Turning it on. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick release by the QB. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Roadrunners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The option look. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's McCown. A little screen to the running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. On the ground with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dallas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's French. On the move, he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. He'll do it himself. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's French. Pulls it in, it's Dallas.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got a man, it's Dallas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll try it over the left side. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the First Responders Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here on third down. Back to pass, it's McCown. Oh, they're after him. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the first down.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll keep it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. He's looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, UTSA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's McCown. Caught on the outside, it's McCoy. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be dragged down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Pulls and fires complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds a little space. Makes a man miss. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Powers through the defender. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's French. Bringing the heat. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. 3rd and long, and the defense dialed up. Heat, and more heat.
And I love that. I love being aggressive on 3rd and long. I want the ball out of the quarterback's hands. I want to find a way to play man coverage on the outside. I want to make it very uncomfortable for you. I don't want to give you time, and the defense did just that.
The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's French. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run the screen. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. To the air, it's McCown. Escapes the sack. And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Unloads quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Brown. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's held.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, it's French. Back open in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Back to pass, it's McCown. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll leave it with him. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. And that's a wobbler, but it grazes its way over the crossbar. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.